swimming, there are basically 3 legs and 4 arms for scouts requirements, all right? So first I'm going to demonstrate the arms, and then I'm going to demonstrate the legs, all right? So front crawl. You put your hands out here, notice my shoulders are in the water, and then what I want to do is I want to cup my hand and pull. I want to give a chicken wing, and then I want to pull out, all right? So one of the best ways to do this is if you will walk along the bottom of the pool while you pull your arms, that way you can get real timing in. Because as you're swimming, you are pulling yourself because you are basically moving the water. All right, front crawl or freestyle, 80% of your power comes from your arms. So it's more important for you to have really good arms and don't worry as much about the legs. All right, breaststroke, right here. Notice my shoulders are in the water. You're gonna put your hands here, you're gonna pray. And then you're gonna flip your hands, and then you're gonna pull to right here and give me chicken or scarecrow arms. And then you're basically gonna pray and go through the center. Flip your arms, scarecrow arms, come through pray and go through the center. Those are your arms for breaststroke. Your side stroke arms are very simple. I'm gonna demonstrate, see if you can see my arm in the water. Can you see my arm? So it's pick an apple, pick a cow, pick a peach, pick a cherry, whatever state you're from, pick your fruit or pick your animal. You're going to pull, and then you're going to place whatever that item is in this hand, and then you're going to push away, and this hand is going to slink up and go sideways, all right? So in the water, it looks like this. Your head stays on the side of the water, you pull, you push, and you glide. You pull, you push, and you glide, all right? So those are the arms. The back crawl arms are also very simple. It is basically you put your shoulders in the water, it's a knife out of the water, and then you put your hand here, and then it's skull to the side. Knife and skull. So it looks something like this. Again, I want to have my chin up in the sky, facing God. And again, your arms are 80% of the stroke. So legs are there to help you, but that's not the most important part of this stroke. All right, so elementary backstroke is also very easy and very simple. It is basically breaststroke legs and elementary backstroke arms. What you're gonna do is you're gonna be like a soldier or a pencil. You're gonna feather your fingers up your sides until you get to your armpits, tickle, 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 T all the way out, and then you're gonna slam your arms against your side and squid backwards. All right? So you look up, tickle, T, touch. Tickle, T, touch. Again, if I look down, where do my legs go? Scouts are very excited about seeing their feet. Need them to look up in the sky. All right, so now let's do breaststroke legs and elementary backstroke legs. Super simple. Basically what you do is you lay out like this. You're gonna bend your knees. Did my butt move? No. As soon as you bend your knees, you're gonna spread your legs out and whip together. Bend your knees. Spread your legs, whip together. Bend your knees, spread your legs, whip together. Bend your knees, spread your legs, whip together. Notice that I didn't have much in the way of movement with just my legs. Again, 80% of all of your strokes come from your arms. They're the most important part of the stroke. Flip on your belly, and that's exactly the same legs as for breaststroke. Again, you would, I'm going to do this way. You would bend your knees, you don't bend at the belly button, and you don't try to tuck your knees under your stomach. So it's basically bend your knees, spread your legs, whip together. 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 All right, and then front crawl and back crawl legs are identical. One is on your belly and one is on your back. What you want is you want to kick right here from your hips. So I want to have my toes, my feet are just relaxed, and I want to kick from right here where my hip is, right? I am not having bicycle legs. My knees are barely bent, but I'm kicking long and strong. All right, so those would be the legs with both back crawl and front crawl. Side stroke is super simple. You are basically laid out like this. You will bend your knees. The top leg goes to the front, the back leg goes to the back, and then you whip together. Bend your knees, spread your legs, whip together. Bend your knees, spread your legs, whip together. Bend your knees, spread your legs, whip together. And again, notice I didn't really move very far. Your arms are still 80% of all of these strokes. So now I'm going to put it together. They've changed requirement number 3. You have to use good form and perform the stroke correctly, which means you will be doing rhythmic breathing for front crawl and breaststroke. And then back crawl, elementary backstroke, and side stroke, you breathe when you're supposed to breathe. So let's go through front crawl first. I'm going to swim from there to here. If you could film me, that would be great. You can pause it if you want for a second.